Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Yes, different camera angle again. And I moved the rug because it was kind of limiting my space. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully you guys are okay with this. Yeah, I've got to work with this table. And so I'm struggling. And I had it 2 other angles today. And then I was finished with my spread and I only had 2 more lays, 2 more cards to lay down. And my camera went out, something funky went on. So then I did it again and then the same thing happened a second time. So maybe the 3rd time's a charm today. Yeah, so it's about Catherine. Princess Catherine is gloriously looking gorgeous and putting all rumors to rest that she is not 6 feet under. No, William did not poison her. The royal firm did not kill her, and she's alive and well and looking absolutely gorgeous, and it's all over the internet. Meghan's pissed off. According to my previous cards, I will tell you, oh, I've got that she's weeping and crying. She's in bed. She's miserable. She's suffering, eating French bread and drinking a bottle of wine, and she's plotting what she could do next. But it's gaslighting herself. It's gaslighting everyone else. She's feeling very combative. Her ego's wounded. She's not willing to back down right now. She still wants to fight, but she has to be connected to her in order to get the goods to know what to attack. That's the problem. She's also focused on how can I get rid of the love and empathy and compassion and love for her. Why is she being the star and I'm not the star? It's not fair that they love her for all that Queen of Cups energy of love, yet here I'm sitting here. I can't have babies to produce and show and prove, and I can't get the support unless I do that. Harry is sitting there saying, don't you dare pull a pregnancy storyline today. And that's what I got with my other 2 spreads. In a nutshell, that's some of the energy that I got. So I'm going to carry on here. How's she coping? How is Meghan coping with Catherine breaking the internet with having to get naked? She didn't have to get naked to do it. She just looked absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. And Meghan doesn't get that stunning comment. She gets she's naked and she should dress better. So not too good. So I'm sure she's not happy. Hopefully these cards will look good against the black. I think it should make it pop. It's a little more noisy, but hopefully it works out. So here we go. Loneliness. So I would say she's kind of holding herself up and removed herself from everyone. She's not doing anything today. And I also got that she was the 9 of Swords, which is also sort of holding herself up, but weeping and crying. She is going inward like, okay, what do I do now? I don't have a path. I don't know what my path is with the Hermit card. So she's seeking solitary inspection now. But really, we know what she does with that. She's going to go dark. Anytime she goes there, she's going to get triggered because she's not going to heal her dark side. And usually she goes dark. So she's thinking, okay, I wonder what I can do with Harry at this point in time. So Harry doesn't want her right now. They're having problems. Even though there's a spin out there still saying they want the half in, half out. That's not going to happen. Harry knows it's not going to happen. He's completely fed up. So under the deck, what do I have here? Yep, she's thinking, how can I manipulate Harry? How can I manipulate Harry? How can I manipulate introspection too? How can I manipulate that I've gone through the dark night of the soul and that I've healed myself and I'm not going to do that anymore? Because she doesn't have empathy, she has to fake it. So that's fake empathy of the Queen of Cups in reverse. She's very depressed. The Queen of Cups is kind of depressed anyways because of her empathy, but when it goes in reverse, that's just an unempathetic person basically having like a covert female narcissist collapse who's just going to fake it with her platonic energy. So she's very platonic. It's very artificial. Any love she puts out there is completely artificial. If she puts out any concern, it's artificial. She's wishing that that Catherine wasn't loved. And it's putting Meghan into this, okay, what can I do so I can probably get that? But every time I attempt it, it has to be fake. She has to do it in a platonic fashion, and it's not believable, and nobody cares about her. So, yeah, there's that. And that is that. So I will go like that, because it's that way now. Yeah, I've had my camera over here, over here, over here. I've switched it in so many areas. Just trying to get it right. Okay, challenging position. Challenge. I think it shows up pretty good with the black. What do you guys think? Is it too horrible? Challenging position. Challenging position. There we go. Family. Yeah. Harry wants family. Because that is Harry the Hermit. It's not Meghan. How can I manipulate him to let him know the past is gone? No, Harry, you can't go back, Harry. The past is gone. Yeah, loyalty was there for you, but it's not there for me. She doesn't want him to go back. She wants to keep him as much and as long as possible. She knows Harry is going through the dark night soul, wondering, why can't I be there? So they're kind of in a dark place, I would say. Withdrawing and just in a dark place because they know that they can't, the fantasy of going back's over. Focal point, especially for Meghan. Focal point, seeing Catherine and William, all the children, Charles and Camilla. Focal point, yep. Babies, babies, babies. See, if I had babies, I could be up there. Look at her. She's got the nurturing, empathetic, that everybody loves. I kept getting that with my other two spreads about the empathy and the Queen of Cups and that kind of energy. So she's thinking, well, I should have put out a baby spin today, but Harry wouldn't let me because I got that too earlier, that Harry wouldn't let her. She wanted to. She really wanted to put out, hey, baby number 3, but she knew it was manipulation if she did it, and she knows that that's over and done with. And she also knows that people would think, what the hell are you doing? You know, dark energy, kind of like dark night of the soul. Like, okay, what kind of stuff are you putting out now, Meghan? So, not believable. Going into the future, yeah. Basically, she's a very dark person. She's feeling unstable, and she is willing to kill. Yeah, willing to kill her. I'm willing to kill her because of this, or myself or someone else. And so she's kind of got this murderous rage going on right now. In a very dark place, withdrawn, thinking, how can I heal the fact that I just want to get revenge on her? It's a very negative message for her, and she can't change it because the Knights in reverses, she cannot change the situation. It's full stop for Meghan in ever going back. And it's full stop for Harry going back. The past is gone with the Six of Cups. And Meghan also knows they welcomed her. They welcomed her. And then that's why she also wanted to fake it, that she had kids. She wanted to keep that. But it's also a very dark person. And basically, it's war, it's attacks, it's self-harm position, and it is battle fatigue. She's awfully tired and exhausted of trying to take down Catherine, and that Catherine won't let her back either. With this, she's going to blame Catherine. I can't go back because Catherine won't let me go back because I made Catherine very depressed. But Meghan's the depressed individual who's feeling that self-harm. She was hoping that she wouldn't come back, that there would be no action or change or movement from Catherine, but here she is. So it puts Meghan in that reverse position where she cannot change it. She cannot control and dictate and manipulate the behavior, action, and movement of Catherine. And she would love nothing more than if she could do that. But obviously, she's incapable. Hidden energy. She wants hope. She wants hope, and she would like to go back. This is why we're seeing that spin in the news that they want half in, half out. And Harry really is like, nah, even I'd be lucky if even I can get back. Harry's the one who is more about unaliving. And I think she knows that Harry's capable because she's manipulated him so much with the baby situation and going in estrangement with the Five of Pentacles, and thinking that she lied about the hope that she gave him. And that was what was driving her to do what she's done. She's just not all there, you guys. She's very unstable. She's not in a good place right now. She's trying to do shame avoidance. Shame avoidance would be her taking herself out, because she's having a hard time coping the fact that they won't take her back, that Catherine won't have her. And because of Catherine, she can't go back. So she's going to blame Catherine. She's nothing but bad news to the family. And she wants that financial connection for the rest of her life. The Ten of Pentacles is that positive legacy, money for generations and generations, and she knows that she needed to have a baby. And she could not change it. She could not produce it. And then that's why she was shame avoidant, and that's why she left. So it's negative message seeing her. She didn't want to see her. And her plans are full stop now and thinking she can ever go back because Catherine is not dead. Catherine's going to get better, and look at how good she looks. So very bad news. It's immaturity. And she also Meghan lied to the family about her own pregnancy. And she's like, how, you know, she's a manipulator. And she thought that would give her hope to have the generations of generations, even though she took Harry and removed him from his family, even though there was loyalty there. So she has to be balanced. She has to be balanced. She has no changes. She has to go into debate mode with the Temperance and stay calm, cool, and collected and try to juggle her resources and juggle her energy. And she sees that Catherine looks innocent and pure and balanced. And with the Temperance, everyone's, you know, it's divine intervention too. So she's like, well, it looks like divine intervention is helping her. But what about me? I wanted her dead. You know, I wanted her, I was willing to take her out myself if I have to. But look, divine intervention is there for her. Why is it that she just always gets the abundance? Why is it that she always gets the, you know, this domestic teacher of life, building abundance, divine. She's just total divine. And here I am, a liar. Here I am, a liar who just got busted because I don't have children and I'm feeling shame avoidance here. So the lies are coming out. The truth's coming out that Meghan doesn't have children. And she cannot mount legal battle against it and call it a lie because it's the truth. And she knows she needs to apologize. Meghan needs to apologize. But I would think for Meghan's mind, because she's sick and twisted, she's going to twist it to an unbalanced state of mind. So for Meghan's going to say, well, I'm unbalanced. They should negotiate with me because she's got that entitlement, grandiosity. I'm so unstable. They should negotiate with me and help me out. If the truths come out, you know, they should help me. That's really, and make me feel better. Why aren't they there for me like family? We're kind of lost. What about Harry? Are they not going to help Harry? Harry's lawsuits are no longer. He cannot do the lawsuits anymore. That Page of Swords is a lawsuit position, mounting legal battles, but it's now coming to an end. And so now she's not going to be able to do that for Harry because Harry's going to start talking about her. Well, Meghan's the one who kind of wanted me to do it. And it was a challenging test that's failing. Because 7 is upright is a challenging test and it's failed. So the mask has been ripped off with the 7 of Swords in reverse because that is my sneaky, snaky backstabber. This is also someone who steals from you. I would say that Meghan's also feeling like Catherine has stolen her spot. She stole me being up at the top as that loving teacher, divine feminine. She stole that from me. So as sick and twisted that Meghan is, and the shame avoidance and the fact that Meghan is going to always claim she never got her needs met is false, obviously. But she's got this arrested development with her family. She'll always claim she never had the family. You know how that is. You know how she said, I never had the family. They're the family I never had. Well, that was a lie. And so she's like, well, I was supposed to be this. So I feel like she feels like because her mind's so twisted, she stole my spot, even though she was there long before Meghan. But Meghan doesn't think with rationale. Meghan is thinking with that whole grandiosity. And for her, she really wanted to knock her out of the place and put herself there. And she's incapable of doing it because she can't go back. The past is gone with the 6 of Cups. So, yep. And everyone knows what Meghan is. Meghan's the liar. And Meghan's the one who's that did the spying. Meghan's the one that's the problem child, the critical, unpleasant, know-it-all, you know, pushes boundaries, lies, gossips, hires people, pays people. It's all coming out. And she has to now, with the Temperance, just sit back and try to control herself. She has to try and control herself from wanting to do more. So she didn't do it today. Everyone thought she would do it today. Like, oh, Meghan's pregnant. Meghan's pregnant with number 3. She had to go, nope, I can't do that. I can't do that. I've got to sit back and just be silent. And I have to withdraw here today with the Hermit because everyone's expecting me to put out this false spin. And it's all coming out as it is, so I guess I can't do that. Oh my God, I'm depressed, I'm miserable, I want to kill myself because everyone knows I'm a liar and the mask is coming off, and I failed at becoming a mother. I failed at being empathetic, loving, and nurturing, and the teacher of life and the divine feminine. I failed at being gentle and kind. I have failed at being the domestic one. I'm not fertile. Fertile. She failed. It's a lie. She never had it. And she's trying to always balance the scales. I think she felt by faking it, it would balance the scales. And she tried to probably negotiate her way through the lies, but they're not participating. So, yeah. Let's get to the next position, the hopes and fears. Oh, there we go, the hope. She's getting what she doesn't hope for. That is complete narc collapse. So she's not doing well today. She's holed up. She can never heal the situation. You can't heal the situation if you don't have a uterus. Or probably a cervix, who knows. But she doesn't have a uterus, and so you can't heal the situation. So she's having a mental collapse today. She's in isolation, and she's having a mental collapse, thinking about how they welcomed her and how she screwed up. Yeah, she did. Just like the list of failures that we talked about. She failed at being a mother. She failed at being a sister-in-law. She failed at being a daughter-in-law. She failed at being a wife. She failed at being a royal. She failed at becoming a mother. She's failed at being a sister. She's failed at being a daughter. You know, she's failed all the way around when it comes to family. She's completely alone. She's completely alone. She has completely failed at the family thing, at the family dynamic. She's completely failed at reconciliation. And she's really collapsed today to the point where she's feeling quite unaliving here because everything's coming out. This is a very bad day for Meghan today. Final outcome. She's going to gaslight. Go figure. And basically, it is delusional. She's doubting her sanity today. Yeah, she's very much doubting her sanity, and she's thinking, I need to be in the hospital. I need to be in the hospital because I'm very sick. I'm very sick, and I'm in a very dark place with the Hermit. When a narcissist collapses, has mortification, they become very suicidal, and they become very dark and disturbed and very fantasy illusion. And basically, this is someone who has made a lot of poor choices. She knows she made poor choices. She gaslighted and lied to herself, lied to everyone else. It is a sick, depressed, crazy person that everyone's saying no to. Total loneliness. She's got to hole herself up in aloneness. Sick, crazy person with poor choices and very delusional ambitions to think that she can replace Catherine with the empathy and become Catherine. But Meghan is not Catherine. Meghan is the Queen of Cups in reverse. She's not the mother. She's not the nurturing mother at all. She's not sensitive. She's not a good listener. She's not a loving counselor. She doesn't have the King of Cups kind of love. She doesn't have the high self-worth. She's got low self-worth. That's why she does what she does. So I'd say she's in a very dark spot, you guys. These are really dark cards because she knows she needs to be hospitalized, and she's definitely questioning her sanity. Not just trying to do it to other people. At this point, she's questioning herself. So this is like a full-on mortification today. Definitely falling apart. She's trapped in her mind. She's feeling the prisoner in her mind right now. She's not doing well. And it's chirping at her. How do I get out of my head? She needs to get out of her own head. She needs to get out of her own way, in essence. This is, I really need to get out of my own way card. So she's holed up. She feels like she's in a mental prison of her own making. How do I get out of this? You know, I can't handle this. And because I'm going to be independent. I need to make money. How do I find my cornucopia? She's focused on money. Money, and she knows she's losing her sanity And I could see that my card somehow got off the table, off the camera. So yeah, she's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm a covert narcissist and my lies are coming out. I'm a difficult problem child. I'm trying to stay balanced right now so that I don't go crazy. I'm so alone. I don't know my path. They will not have me back. I'm trying to do shame avoidance by trying to make some money and become independent, because if I can't, then I have nothing and I'm going to need to myself. And I'm in this mental prison. Everyone says it's bad news that the family's carrying on without her for generations and generations without putting Meghan up at the top. Meghan wants to be at the top. She wants to be that queen. She wants to be the empress of the family. You know, there's the emperor and the empress. She wants to be the Queen Elizabeth 2.0. And that is Catherine. And not Meghan. And Meghan wanted to manipulate the situation so that she put out the storyline, the false storyline. Oh, tell the Sugars that she's dead. That would have been the coffin position right there with the Four of Swords in reverse. That's total coffin position. But that was a gaslighting lie. And it was a delusion. It was a fantasy in her mind. Maybe she's dead. We could put it out there. We can hope that she's going to die. And this is someone who's a very dark person. You know, it's a very sick person who wanted her dead. Put out the false gossip spin, and that made her feel temporarily happy and balanced. But here she is having to face reality that she's alive, she's well, she's on the world stage, she's hitting the news, she's on CNN, she's on all the news sources, and she's looking absolutely stunning. Meghan's very sick and depressed today, very lonely, really collapsed, feeling like death warmed over, willing to kill her for it. And all she did was gossip, 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 and it's all coming out. And she just needs money real bad. She's like, I'm going to be alone. I need hope. I need hope for my future. So that's the other reason why she put out the California, jelly and dog biscuits apparently too. And this jar, I just figured, she probably got the Dollar Tree. She probably got the Dollar Tree dog bones, said that they're raspberry flavored dog treats, and probably cut her linen outfit up and one of her linen outfits and tied a bow around the Dollar Tree jar or whatever jar she had around the house and took a picture of it and said that she's going to be selling dog bones now with her little doggy. And that was about as far as she can go with gaslighting today. Because I'm pretty certain Harry said, don't you dare pull out that I'm pregnant game. I won't, there's no way you're doing that. And she did not do that. She wanted to, though. She wanted to. But she knows everyone's mounting legal battle against her and that it's taking her down, that she's a crazy you-know-what. But momentarily, she had her fantasy. But today, she's in a very bad headspace. And not having that future generations of wealth, she's trying to get it for herself here and get her own cornucopia. And she's in a mental prison that Catherine has that cornucopia. And here she's so destroyed in fantasy land right here. In the fantasy land is what keeps her alive. The fantasy land here, being a sick, twisted, fantasy-minded individual who's destroyed, that's what keeps her alive. I've said this before, antisocial, psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists, what keeps them alive is fantasy and psychosis. Psychosis keeps them alive. So it's the only way for her to stay alive is to hold herself up. She's never going to heal from this. Trying to heal, but never going to. And so she has to depend on delusional thinking. Delusional thinking is the only way to survive so that she doesn't do the self-harm of the Four of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to clarify that and let's find out what she's going to do. I'm going to use the Lenormand. Yeah, that's like, it's a good time to go. Yeah, she's so sick. She's thinking, it's a good time to leave. Maybe I should do that. Dark place. That's just kind of like the need to flee. To me, that's like the Six of Swords. You know, I'm going through this transition period. I need to end my difficulty. It's like after the Five of Swords conflict kind of energy. It's definitely Six of Swords vision kind of card. I need to leave this painful place for more potential. So this is where she's sort of that grifter. Where can I go next? I need to go someplace. Where can I go? And she's so sick. She doesn't know where her next place is. Where is my next place? Should I leave permanently or should I just go someplace else? Pull an Amber Heard 2.0 and live in another country. Let's clarify that 3. That ship. Ship is a transition, emotional transition. Well, these are supposed to be read upright. Mountains and obstacles. Lots of mountains and obstacles to overcome. And it's business. She got the message, so she's writing people because she's in so much problem. Where can I go? So she's going to write some people. Who's going to listen to me? Who's going to hear me out about my obstacles? And she's going to try sweet loving them. And this is sort of purity. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. So she's going to claim innocence. I'm not, it was Harry. Harry's the one that couldn't do the family. So I could get pregnant. So I think she's going to claim innocence about this. That was such an obstacle. This is why we had to leave. And I'm innocent. I'm pure. I'm the good one. Please give me a chance. Let me grow and expand because it's a 3 and a 0. And, so the 0 is the potential for purity. So she's like, well, the potential is there, but there was a challenge here. That's why we had to leave. And so she's going to put out some messages and some letters and so she's going to write a letter. She's going to write letters. She's going to try to contact probably Catherine. I think she's going to try to contact her and try and make up with her about how difficult it is. We've gotten those news feeds. It's been so difficult since we left. Since we left, it's been so difficult. It's been such a challenge. And can we be sweet again together, this purity? Can we just, be clean together? And, I sent the letter to you. I sent the good well wishes for you. Can you not accept my well wishing here? But we know that she's got this dark plan here of negativity. And she is a sick, depressed person who's, should be avoided. So no good, no good. And that's another fantasy for her, is to think that she could do that and get back with her, and that the letter and the purity could come back, and that she can come back, and that Harry can come back, and they can both be welcomed, and then they both won't have to stay out and make it unachievable aim. So I think she's going to try to write letters because she sees that she's winning and everybody loves her, and she's all in reverse here. She wants a piece of that. She wants to align herself. She must align herself with that so she can get some more gaslighting lies. They got to be close to the target, and she's not close to the target, and that's the problem. Getting close to the target and being welcomed back is the only hope for her. She needs a home and she needs a job, and she doesn't have either. And she's got a fake business that she's trying to put out there, and she knows already it's going to fail just like everything else. All right, you guys, until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.